Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to start a complete series on practical machine learning. This is going to be a complete beginner-friendly course where I will be teaching you how to write code on your own without using any AI tools so that you can build your muscle memory. Throughout this series, I will also be teaching you different concepts so that if, for example, you are applying for any kind of machine learning position or machine learning engineering positions, you might be able to clear out those interviews. And to make it a bit enjoyable, I have planned it as a simulation exercise so that we will be throughout this course working on a client project. This is not, by the way, a real client, but we will be behaving like as if we are working on a real client project. So this will also cover how to talk to the client, how to deliver a client's project, and how to understand the requirements of a client. So moving on towards the first part, that is the message that we have received. This is, by the way, a hypothetical message generated by the ChatGPT for us. The message is sent by Dr. Lila Fern. She is the head of research at the Smart Botany division of the Royal Botanical Garden, and they are looking to build an AI-powered plant classification kiosk for visitors. The goal is to identify flower species instantly on the edge device. They are counting on us, you and me, so they are basically asking us to deliver a deployable, interpretable, and scalable solution, and they would love to see a dashboard to visualize the model performance for their scientists so that they can extract meaningful insights from that. The doctor wants us to get information from the iris dataset. This is, by the way, if you don't know already, an open source dataset which is available on an open source platform which is called the UCI Machine Learning Repository, which contains different datasets you can use to train your machine learning models, to perform different experiments, and also to learn different machine learning models and workflows. The deliverables of this project is to deliver a data pipeline. This is going to be an ingestion pipeline, a data cleaning pipeline, and this is going to be an automated workflow. Then we will work our way towards the EDA, which stands for the exploratory data analysis, and then we will train the machine learning model. In this step, we may train a single model or we may train multiple models and then compare their accuracies for this particular use case and then choose the best model among these. We may also perform ensembling, which means comparing different models or combining different models to perform a single operation. Then we will build a metrics dashboard to see how the model is performing on different inputs. This dashboard may include confusion matrix, precision, and recall by class, and all those things that are very much important to assess the performance of a model. We will also work on explainability of the model to interpret for research, trust, and applications. And then in later stages, we will move towards the deployment and monitoring part. So before starting any kind of machine learning projects, the best thing is to start with a system design. And system design is not a very fancy thing. All you have to do is to pick your notebook and start sketching. So let me give you a glimpse of what a system level diagram actually looks like. So this basically gives you a very much clarity of how the project is going to be implemented in real time. In our case, the first step is data ingestion layer. In this step, we'll be taking data from different sources. This is also called data collection part. And then once we collect data from different sources, these sources can be in the form of APIs. We may also need to extract this data sets from PDF files. These can be CSV files or direct data coming from the sensors. Then we move on towards the data cleaning part, where we are going to clean the data set. We're going to remove the null values. Once we perform data cleaning, we'll be moving on towards the exploratory data analysis part, where we're going to take a peek into the data set and see what the data actually looks like, what is the distribution of the different features, what are the relationship of the different features with each other and the target variable. Once we understand the data set, once we extract meaningful insight from this data set, we'll move toward the feature engineering part. And in this part, we will basically identifying the actual features that are basically contributing to classification of the flowers, the current project that we're actually working on. And then we will move on towards the data storage part. This is very important and almost every time it is neglected by the beginners. Then we will move on toward the model training part. In this part, we will train different machine learning models, and model registry, model serving, monitoring and drift detection, and dashboard or reporting UI will be discussed later on in this course.